Winter morning riding tip: warm up your engine for 1 or 2 minutes. Just idle it, don't rev it, and then just ride it out. Your engine will be warm before you start riding. You will feel smoother performance. Over a period of time, it'll keep your engine smooth and give you proper engine life. That cab is getting dangerously close. You have to watch it here. There are a lot of things on the left and right, and now it's time to overtake. So, science can be a weird thing. It's December 9 and it's raining. We have dry winters over here, and there'll be people who will say climate change doesn't exist. Here's your proof. And there'll be people who say that global warming, why are we having colder winters if global warming is the thing that we are having? It's because the climate's gonna get more extreme, more heat, more cold, cyclones. People asking questions against evolutionary biology, like if we evolved from monkeys, why there are still monkeys. It's a simple thing, and it puzzled a lot of people because we're not taught science properly. It's because monkeys, we and the apes that still exist, all evolved from a distant cousin of ours, because evolution isn't linear. It is like a spread out parallel thing. So there was a cousin of ours from which both we and the monkeys evolved. That cousin is no longer there, but these monkeys are there because these are the evolved version. It's just that we evolved in a different way and we advanced ourselves, and those evolved in a different way. So it's like a tree. That first cousin was like a tree, and these are different branches that we came up. So that's how it works. Changing motorcycles into electric bikes. A lot of governments have also started promising that by 2030, most of us will see it. All motorcycles will become electric. Can you imagine that? You will no longer have this growl. Just listen to it. This will no longer be there. There will be a motor like those Terminator bots. That kind of sound will come out of your bikes. The Zero SR, which is a electric superbike, I think it's called Zero SR, I just don't remember. The Energetica Evo, these are very fast superbikes. They're not mass produced, because I don't know why, because maybe because charging issues and stuff, but these bikes are already faster than a lot of liter bikes. People don't like to talk about it because people initially thought that electrics will be slower, but it turns out that electric is faster. I don't know whether it feels the same way to ride. I mean, whether the throttle feels the same, whether I think brakes and all that will be feeling the same way. But there is a thing about motorcycles, the power delivery. The torque usually builds up. For electric motors, the torque is instantaneous, and it doesn't build up. So if you have 80 Newton meters of torque, you will have 80 Newton meters of torque at 2000 RPM, and it have 80 Newton meters of torque at 5000 RPM and 7000 RPM. The power, I think it builds up. I'm talking about the BHP according to the RPM motors. So this is what I know about electric bikes. I am not gonna claim to be an expert, but if our climate's getting damaged, then maybe that's the step in the right way. Though I love these motorcycles, I love this type of bikes. I mean, the usual petrol or gasoline powered bikes, whatever you want to call them. There's just something about that engine growl, and I know most of you guys who are watching me are bikers, so you would know that a lot of people like inline 4, a lot of people like V4, a lot of people like V-twins. I like everything. I like the engine sound of my Duke 390, which is a single cylinder. I love the Ducati's twin growl and that tick 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 kind of sound, and then when it comes to the howling screams of a ZX-14R with a Brox exhaust, I love that. I love the BMW, which the one I rode had a nice exhaust on it from this US brand, and Akrapovic. I like them exhausts on these bikes, but maybe electric's a thing. So if it may, I know that some of you guys already own electric bikes or scooters, and in India we only have very low powered things which are kind of like 40 kilometers per hour, and when this pass you, like I was walking and electric scooter passed me, I was so scared because I didn't know, I couldn't hear the thing, it's so silent, and then it just suddenly zoomed past me and I was just walking and I was like, what was that? Because it was too fast to be a bicycle. So I think that's a bad thing in a sense, because we have grown to evolve and we think that if there's a vehicle behind us, we'd be able to hear it. Do let me know in the comment section below what you think about electric bikes and whether you think that is the future. And I'll leave you to it. I'll leave you to whatever you're doing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon. This is Rahul. Goodbye.